Hi there, everybody. I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my March monthly overview. Now, there's a lot happening in March. It's like a huge month astrologically. It's a game changer in many ways. And I actually have an article which will be launched on my pages on the New York Daily News horoscope pages from the 1st of March. So what I'm going to do, for those that prefer to listen rather than read, I'm going to just read this article out. So bear with me as I read through it. And sometimes, of course, the written word is a little bit different to the spoken word, so I hope it's going to work out okay. All right, so this is, let's go. So March 2015 horoscope overview. Cosmic astral activity heightens the energy in the star chart during March 2015, with so much anticipation of what comes next that your head and heart can literally spin, and all at once. Here's an outline of what's happening in the skies and how you can ride the wave of the energy to your greatest advantage. Now, the first week of March kicks off with beneficial Jupiter in a positive trine with creative and original-minded Uranus. So this happens on the 3rd. Now, this is a positive and powerful connection, and it sparks determination gilded with a touch of gold and good luck. So a cutting-edge idea can be birthed now. However, things can change quickly, so you want to be prepared to capitalize on an opportunity rather than wait to get your thoughts together. Quickly followed on the 4th with another positive trine between Jupiter and Venus, Venus being the planet that governs love and money and attracts generosity of both to your life. So this is followed by the full moon in Virgo on the 5th. So the moon in intellectual Virgo and the sun in intuitive Pisces, where common sense and creativity can inspire you to do something great and very grand. So as you can see, the month kicks off right from the start with a lot of activity, and there's a lot more to come. So let's go through to the second week. So we then have another positive trine this time between Mars and Jupiter on the 10th of the month. So Mars is often the trigger that provides you with the will and determination to just get in there and get things done. And when life seems a little overwhelming, then the Mars energy can just push you to take that first step. And while it's interacting with the advantageous energy of lucky Jupiter, nothing is out of the realms of possibility now. However, this wave of excitement can be a little short-lived as Mars and Uranus collide in a conjunction on the 11th. So arguments and tension can arise over this time. You certainly want to stand up for yourself, but remember the two sides of Mars. It's aggressive and assertive energy. And of course, you're best to follow the latter and try not to overreact. So Mars will also square with Pluto in a confronting interaction a little later on the same day. Okay, so this sets up somewhat of a power play that you need to just be aware of and conscious of. So during this time, it would be wise to remember that not all things are worth going into battle for, so you want to keep the big picture in mind. The next day, on the 12th, Mercury, the planet of communication and commerce, will make his way to the sign of Pisces. Okay, so this is going to help to combine the mind, intellect, and the spirit, intuition. And with Saturn, the planet of caution, but also the planet of reality, going retrograde for 4 months on the 14th, this will give you a chance to do some housework in your life, some clearing, sorting of things, people, and situations, and just getting your house in order, okay? All right, let's move on to the 3rd week. So the 3rd week of March is dynamic, no other word for it, and it can bring everything together in one way or another. So March the 16th finally brings an end to the series of 7 squares between Uranus and Pluto, which have been in action over the past 3 years. So this is quite a big deal in the star chart. Uranus brings everything out into the light, and generally in the most unpredictable way, okay? So particularly as the sign It's in the sign of impulsive Mars, so there's not going to be anything predictable about Uranus in Mars, that's for sure. And with Pluto being a planet of transformation, anything that is not for your greatest good can be broken down now. But as Pluto being the planet of transformation, is in the sign of Capricorn, it can steadily build up again, okay? So it breaks it down just to build it up again. So the interaction between these two planets in a confronting square is very much like pushing the restart button, which can be irritating, annoying, frustrating, and confronting, but necessary to get everything restarted afresh again, okay? All right, so finally, the process of the restart is complete with these two coming together in their final square, and a new phase of healing and resetting your life begins. So, as I always say, life is full of situations that confront, challenge, and support us, okay, and very much the same here. All right, now shortly after this, excuse me, on the 20th, this new beginning, excuse me again, is also supported with the supermoon, a total solar eclipse, and the spring equinox. So this is a powerful eclipse. It's in the sign of Pisces, but right at the end of Pisces at 29 degrees, and signals an enlightened and exciting time to restart and step into a positive new world and existence in your life. Okay, later that day, the sun will make its move into the sign of Aries, signaling the start of the spring equinox and heralding a time of new beginnings. It's a time to plant seeds for new ideas and situations in your life. So as you can see, it really is, it's an amazing month. So change is going to happen. It's one thing for sure that we can bank on in life, and that's change. Certainly in March, it seems like that things are going to come together. Let's have a look at the fourth week. So on the 25th, the Aries sun will trine with Saturn, retrograde in Sagittarius, okay? And this makes a perfect time to get a project off the ground. The optimistic energy of the sun, coupled with cautious Saturn, gives a good balance of reality and confidence, and allowing you to steadily move forward to actualize your dreams, not just for the here and now, but also set up situations that can be solid for your future. This astral aspect also keeps you grounded during a square between Venus and Jupiter on the 27th. Now Venus, now in the sign of Taurus, one of the signs she rules, feeling very comfortable here, and Jupiter in big-hearted Leo can easily set up a situation where you can take advantage of someone or take someone for granted or expect too much or be too optimistic or go overboard with self-pampering or an indulgent spending spree. Now, of course, all of this is okay. It's good to enjoy yourself, and occasionally we do take those closest to us for granted. But the energy, and you can use the energy between these two planets, Venus in Taurus, Jupiter in Leo, to be generous, friendly, and charming instead, okay? All right, now in conclusion, certain things will take place this month, and you are best to not try to control too much of what happens. Instead, try to get out of your own way a little bit, okay? You do, of course, want to capitalize on opportunities that cross your path, but if some things, person, and situations are destined to leave your life, it would be wise to let them go, okay? As the void it'll make, once you let things go out of your life, it then makes a void for something new and better to come in. It's certainly an exciting time, March 2015, and one that can give you a fresh start and transport you to a new and exciting life. It's almost like you'll be picked up from one area and put in another one. So, let go, let live, and see what happens. All right, so you can go along and read the article. It will be posted on my jenniferangel.com or newyorkdailynews.com/horoscope pages from the March the 1st, which is this Sunday. Okay, love and luck to everybody. Have a fabulous March. I'm really looking forward to it. It's an exciting time. Yes, it's going to be somewhat challenging, but there's a lot of excitement and fabulous stuff happening. So I hope something marvelous and exciting and fantastic happens for each and every one of us. Bye for now. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.